Anyways, as most of you know, I went to an interview with the district manager uh, in reference to a store of my own. So it went good. Okay, it went good as I came through the door, even though I got lost because he wanted me to meet him at Starbucks, and I got lost for about a good 45 minutes. But my interview was at 1 o'clock, and I got there at 1 o'clock in 30 seconds going. So I was almost at 1:01 when I got there. So anyway, to make matters worse, when we finally shake hands and things like that, he's just like, "Oh yeah, catch your breath and whatever." And I'm just like, "Oh, I'm out of breath." And then I notice like, "Oh wow, I am breathing pretty hard." And then I'm like sweating. I've been walking through the mall for 45 minutes, and I wasn't doing like a steady walk or anything like that, because time was passing. I'm just like, okay. It became about 12:45 when they had pointed out to me that there were two Starbucks and that I was in the wrong Starbucks. So what I had to do was at 12:45, finding that I was in the wrong Starbucks. There's another Starbucks outside the mall, which is maybe about a 10-minute walk from where I was. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it is 12:46. And I'm like, how long will it take me to get there, especially if I'm speed walking? About 10 minutes. Why is this mall so big? I started getting irritated. Like, why can't it be like PG Plaza or something? Wheaton Mall is huge, okay? I didn't even know that Wheaton Mall was as big as it was because it didn't used to be that big. Like back in the day when I used to shop there, I've never noticed that mall to be so big. I got lost. I got a J.C. Penney's, a Macy's, a Target, all combined in one. All of that stuff is there. And imagine how big a Target, a Macy's, and a J.C. Penney's is. And I have to walk through all of these stores. On top of that, walk through the little bakery stores, the food courts. Just that it has 4 levels. The mall has 4 levels. I didn't even know it was possible for a mall to have 4 levels. And then they have a basement level. So that makes it 5. Jeez. Why is this mall so huge? And the place that I need to be down on the first level. And I'm all the way at floor 4. Up in the air, up in the air, up in the air. Where the parking lot is, up in the air. And the Starbucks is all okay. This is the mall. This is the mall here. Let me see. Yeah, the mall is here, over here somewhere, over here, all the way over here. And the Starbucks is like I can't even describe it. I don't even have that much room on this computer screen. And no, I'm not, saying that because I'm a lazy person. I don't like walking or anything like that. I actually enjoyed the walk, and if anything, I was having trouble breathing earlier, and I thank God, I thank you, Jesus, for, letting me get that walk, and it was a reason for that walk. It was a reason for that walk, because I actually started to feel better as I walked, and my heart started pacing, and I started getting like, oh, wow, this is a good rush, and I like it, and I can actually breathe a bit better. And, all right, I told you about the lost part. So finally, find the Starbucks. And I did notice a little bit that I was sweating, but I'm like, it's pretty cool outside and you're sweating. That's not a good look, especially with makeup on. Yeah. I know you probably see my eyes like, what is that silver? No, it wasn't silver in the beginning. But anyways, I get there, we shake hands, and I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, I was lost in the mall. He's like, well, yeah, it's a big mall, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. So I'm in there, I'm talking to him, and the entire time I have a folder, luckily, like this, where the paper is, and I'm holding it, and I'm talking to him, and we're talking, and he's asking me questions, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so oh, this is my necklace that my second mom gave to me. My mom-in-law, she loves me so much. And Princess E, please don't be, mad at the jewelry thing. It is pearls though. I know you like pearls, so yeah. Please don't be mad at that. But anyway, so I'm sitting there talking to him and talking to him and talking to him and talking to him. When I'm about to get up and leave, okay, all right, first of all, he's asking me all these questions, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm a manager. I have so much management experience. I have over 7 years of management experience. Like, seriously. Over 6 years. 6 years of management experience. So, he's talking to me, he's asking me all these questions. I'm thinking like I'm really not acing them because my etiquette is not all that great anymore since I haven't been interviewed in God knows how long with somebody normal. All the interviews that I've went to in the past have been with like, how can I put this? They've been unprofessional interviews, so it's been okay to be a little bit unprofessional during those interviews because it was in the game industry. But now we're talking about, moving on to like, the big offices and stuff like that, and getting your own freaking store. All right, so I get up and I have this lovely little shirt that I have on now. I don't know if you guys can see it like that. This lovely little ensemble that I have on now. Okay, and these buttons right here, which are supposed to be my friends, which are supposed to be closed, are wide open. I cannot tell you how blown I was, how upset and frustrated and terrified I was when he happened to look down and be like, wow. I'm like, oh geez. Oh geez. What just happened? So I'm like embarrassed and frustrated, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that you guys just opened up and showed all of your goodies and joys to the district manager. What is wrong with my shirt? Which is not doing that now, and nor did it do it when I was on the bus, when I was on the train, when I was walking and saying hello and hi, how are you doing today? It wasn't doing any of that stuff. What just happened to me? Okay. Yeah. So any of you guys got any like embarrassing things that have happened to you in an interview? I'm like happy to hear comments and video responses. Please feel free to send a video response. I would love to know so that I don't have to feel like I was the only most embarrassed person in the entire world in an interview. And then after that, he kind of like looked at me kind of funny, like, yeah. I mean, at least it wasn't a bad look, like, oh, disgusting or anything like that. It was just like, and the eyes were just blinking, and he was just staring, and I'm just like, oh, geez. And then when I look up, I'm kind of like irritated, like, why are you still looking? Anyways, that's the end of my video. Like I said, rate, comment, subscribe, send video responses. My time is up. Peace out.